Hey, yes. Okay, so I pressed the stream button, but I forgot to change like the title in the thumbnail. So I was like, oh, shoot, I gotta cancel the stream. So now this is my second attempt. Yeah, because I pressed the stream button like earlier. I was like, oh, oops. Yeah, I'm alive. I is alive. Dinos! Yay! I went to see dinosaurs. And I was like, I went to see dinosaurs, but I went to see like American dinosaurs. You enjoyed the 25-second stream? I'm glad. I'm happy. That makes me happy. Yeah, so anyway, I went to see dinosaurs, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna see Japanese dinosaurs, right? But then I got to see American dinosaurs. Because, like, they had, like, an event where, like, it was like an American. It's like when you bring paintings, like, they borrowed, like, fossils over from America. So, like, that has an event for, like, a month. So, like, we're gonna, like, we have this North American dinosaur event. You know, so like they show all these dinosaurs from like North America. I was like, dude, I've seen these dinosaurs before. I have like photos of some of them. Yeah, I'll upload some slowly but surely. Yeah, I'll just upload some. Hopefully, there's like no people in there that I recognize. But let's see. Nom nom nom. Yeah, I got to see some dinos. Here's a big dino. See a big dino? Yeah, he's a big dino. I feel like this photo's pretty big. Stretch it. Yeah, he's a big dino. It's pretty cool though. I can't confirm. He's big dino. I mean, there are other big dinos too. I was like, oh, but it's kind of funny because like, because I think like most of the dinosaurs, yeah, like, a lot of the dinosaurs are from America. It seems like. I mean, I guess that's where they kind of roamed. But there was also dinosaurs in Fukui, right? Because like, and Fukui is like known for like having a lot of dinosaurs or fossils, right? And like, yeah, so like Fukui is like the only place with a big dino museum. Versus in America, like obviously there's a bunch of dinos everywhere that went extinct. So like there's like more museums over there. But in Japan, the museum, like what the biggest dino museum is in Fukui. Like there's one in Ueno, but like I think it has like a variety of like fossils, not that much though. But it's still pretty cool. The one in Ueno. Fossil. Oh yeah. Okay, let me see if I have any other revealing stuff. I think the coolest thing where like they had these like dinosaurs like oh, this one's a cool dinosaur. Cool dino. And one sec. Like the technology of how they like move this dino is really cool. Like I don't know how they did it, but like it seemed pretty realistic. It had like tiny arms too. Look at the tiny arms. Like like what do you use it for? What do you use the arms for? Like scratching trees? I don't know. Yeah, little tiny arms right here. Yeah, he's a big dino. It was like moving. It was pretty legit. I was like, "Whoa, man, technology's amazing." はい、レンスママ福井といえば、ダイノソア。そうですよ。Mating this place. Balance? I don't know, man. they have really tiny arms, like T-Rexes and all these like big old dinos. And now they're like chickens. The closest relative's like a chicken now, apparently. Let's see if I have any other. Oh, okay. I have more. Here is some other dinos. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, the architecture was pretty cool. Because the way they displayed it was like the lighting was really nice. It was pretty cool. Like so with these dinos, these are like dinosaurs that were like found in the Fukui, apparently. So that's why their names are like Fukuisaurus, which is probably kind of funny, like interesting, you know. Yeah, this guy's name is Fukuisaurus. And another one is Koshisaurus. So I guess whoever found it was named Koshi. Koshisaurus Katsuyama. So this guy's a Japanese dino. He's a Japanese dino. It says a gooey. What does that say? It's kind of blurry. Gooey vipio. I don't know what letter that says. Paradoxes. So this one's Fukui T-Rex. I think T-Rex is like those flying dinos. A Fukui Raptor. And yeah, they're all like Fukui names or Japanese names. Like yeah. I guess that's how it goes for like like finding a species. You know, when you find a species, you basically name like the animal that you know that you're like, oh, this is called this name because why not? Mostly, I went there for work stuff, but the dinos were like was kind of like a side thing we kind of did. You know, I went there for work, but let's see. I already showed some photos on Twitter, but let me grab some stuff. This one's good. I'm like uploading photos to like Discord and then like copying from Discord to my clip studio. Wait. Okay. This is more this is like work related stuff. So like they had um like well every year like they always go like really hard on the advertisements for Fukui. So like you know they always like put like posters up or tapestries on the walls. I'm like, oh wow, that's really amazing. Because like this is like the biggest supermarket in Fukui, right? So like it, every year they put like wall scrolls there or like posters there to like advertise Shinamane, which is really cool. I mean, it's more like a collaboration event because they work with like the companies and stuff. But anyway, that was my work gig. Yeah, it was a bunch of work stuff. And because, like, I had to do, like, not really meetings, but, like, oh, 6.5 is out. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, it's kind of like Akihabara. Obviously, Akihabara is more expensive because it's, like, there's more people there. But it was, we did do advertising at Akihabara before. You know, when, like, I think it was the second year of, or the second time. I don't know what year it was, but, like, we did do advertising on there. It was really cool. I took photos of it. 6.5 is out. Yeah. I don't really keep track of, like, releases because, well, not English releases because, like, it's, like, random. I have to look at it myself. Mhm. Oh yeah. So speaking of, like, like, work stuff, because, like, I'm, like, super antisocial. There's a reason why I'm antisocial. Okay. I wouldn't say I am antisocial, but, like, my Japanese is not great. Okay. So, like, I try to avoid as much conversation as I can. Like, obviously, like, it's, I do try to talk to be respectful. Okay, but, like, it was like, okay, so we had this, like, it was like we had lunch with, like, a bunch of other people, right? It's a bunch of, like, people, not the usual Chinami people, just a bunch of other people, right? So, like, let's see. Let me draw something here. There's, like, a table. There's my amazing perspective drawing. And there's, like, person 1, person 2, person 3. And, like, it's like a tatami. Here's a little table. This is, like, tatami, okay? And then, like, you know, there's, like, a wall, and there's, like, other people here. Right? And they're, like, talking, right? I'll make him really tall. Right? And so, like, we had, like, it was a big group, right? And, like, my work people, they're, like, on the other side of the wall, right? And I was like, this is, like, the restaurant, right? Here's the little seats. And I was, like, right here. In the corner, because I just wanted, I was just being awkward. I was just, like, in this corner. Wait, I think there was a seat right here, too. Oh, wait, no, this is fine. Yeah. I was just, like, what's that face? Is that Butchie face where it's like, and I was like, God, like, get me out of here. I mean, like, I was respectful, okay? So, good morning. And they're like asking questions, you know. So, like, this person was like, so where are you from in California? I was like, are you from? Because the first thing when people ask, oh, you're from California. Are you from LA? Are you from Los Angeles? Are you from San Francisco? I'm like, no, I'm not from either. I'm like, so I'm like, LA, SF, right? Pretty much. I'm like, I'm from the Inaka, dude. I'm like, what? I'm like, Inaka. And then they're like, oh, we're in the Inaka. I'm like, in Inaka, man. And then they were just laughing because, like, they obviously know that I can't socialize, but it's okay because they recognize that, you know. Yes, it's the first thing everyone always asks when you're from Cali. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not from LA or SF or San Francisco or San Diego or those big cities, you know, and no one knows Sacramento anyways. So it's kind of like, despite it being the capital. So I just said, I'm just from Minaka, man, because, like, everyone's, obviously everyone's, like, Japanese, okay? And obviously they've done a lot of them have like everyone knows Anime Expo too. It's like if you mention LA, like oh that's where Anime Expo is, right? And everyone knows like, Anime Expo. So I did mention like yeah I have gone to Anime Expo before because it makes it seem like yeah it just kind of cuts off the conversation anyway. So I was like Ellie, Anaheim, do you go to Disneyland? Yeah, you've been to Disneyland. Yes, I've been to Disneyland. Yes, I've been to Six Flags too. Like, yeah. And so, like, I did say I've been to Anime Expo before because, like, I've done, even though I don't live in LA or San Francisco or like those big cities, like, yeah, I've been to like those anime events before. So, like, I'm not totally Inaka person, okay, or a rural person. And I was like, and then they're like, yeah, yeah. Everyone's like, yeah, we'll all like, yeah, we know what everyone knows what Anime Expo is. So we did talk about like Anime Expo and stuff. And I was like, oh god, thank God, I can talk about Anime Expo. God. Honestly, they are curious about like they are curious about like how what my upbringing was. Hey, we how are things? I think I met you at AX. Hello, I'm okay. I just got back from like a work trip. So like I've been around with like the edges and like people who can communicate. Like, oh, I mean, like, everyone's really nice to me because they know that I'm awkward. Being awkward as in like, yeah, it is recharge time. I'm like, I'm flying back home. Like, oh, like I don't hate anyone. I'm just really bad at like making the conversation flow in Japanese because there's only so much words I understand. And then my sister makes fun of me for like not knowing Japanese, but I'm like, hey man. I think I even with an English person, I don't think I can make a conversation flow that well, but whatever. Yes, yeah, it's just I am. So like, yeah, all these people were like just asking me questions, and then they were curious about my upbringing, and like, so what's your first Japanese like? What's the first Japanese thing work that you got into? I'm like, I mean, there's Pokemon. It's Pokemon, right? Everyone knows Pokemon. It's not really, and even though it's Japanese, it's not like otaku weeb. Okay, it's just like everyone. It's like normal now. Okay, so I said Pokemon, but that's Pokemon. So I'm like, and then I said like Fate Stay Night, and they're like, oh my god, Fate Stay Night. Oh my god, right? Like not even FGO. It was like Fate Stay Night. I was like, yeah, my brother got into it, so like I got into it too. It was like, yeah. How long have I been in Japan? 2018. I went to study in school, and then after that, yeah, 2018. So it's been 5-ish years now. Yeah. Anyway, so I think everyone knows that like I'm like really awkward, so they try to talk to me. But that's like them being really nice. But I'm just like, yeah, oh my god. Yeah, it was a good experience. Yeah. Although we had like after that like our group, it was like because it was like yeah, it was like a work trip, right? So like because we had like a like in Japan, it's they tend to have like an after party, like after the main course of meal, you go to like a different restaurant. It's kind of like bar hopping in America, you know. But like in Japan, it's like a second party ish, sort of like bar hopping. It's not really a bar, but I was like, no, I'm too tired. Cause like I think during Splatfest, I was like up all night, right? Cause like I was like, oh shoot, I gotta wake up for like the Shinkansen. And I'm like, I gotta mess up, like, cause I didn't sleep at all. So until like the Shinkansen, like I knew I had to go out for work, so I slept at like afternoon and woke up at 4 a.m. And then the Shinkansen was like early morning, so I was like, yeah, I want to sleep. Can you just like go back to a hotel because like I was really tired. And then my editor was like, yeah, sure, and yeah, I didn't go to the after party because I was like so tired. I was like falling asleep in the restaurant too. I was like, oh, because the thing is with like the Japanese temperature right now, it's like 35 degrees Celsius, which is really hot. How much is that in Fahrenheit? Celsius to Fahrenheit. Yeah, I use Celsius now. Oh, it's like 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. Why is that? That doesn't seem so bad though. But then, like in Japan, it's like super humid, so I'm just like in the steamer. Yeah, but it's really hot, dude. Just, even though it's like September, it's so hot. I'm like, dude. And then, like in the restaurant, the AC felt so good that I was like, dude, I'm just gonna hibernate here. I'm like, this is like the perfect temperature of like just like hibernation. I was like, no, I'm just gonna hibernate in this restaurant now. I'm like, the cool AC is just gonna. Yeah, yeah, it's a broil. I feel like California is more like a broil, or like, cause when as a steamer, you like it's just like water. With like a broil griller, is like there's no water. Yeah. Yes. 'Cause I remember because I had with my old apartment, like I had like a lot more room because my sister was staying with me, right? Now she's staying with a friend because my apartment's like really small. So like um so like when she came to visit me, she's like, "Don't open the door, close the door." I'm like, "Fine, God," because like in I think a lot of part of Asia, there's no like centralized heating or cooling systems, so each room has its own AC, right? So like when you open a door with a room full of AC, it's like, oh my God, it feels so good. And then my sister yells at me, "Close the door! You know, I don't want the AC to go out." Mhm. No idea, because there's well the reason why Arizona has dry heat is because like the mountains absorbs all the moisture from like the ocean air. You see how like the mountains of California is like all green on the left side, but it's like dry on the right side. It's because the mountains suck up all the moisture, and that's why like Utah, Arizona, all the stuff in the right side's all dead looking because the mountains absorb all the moisture. So yeah. I forget what it's called though. It's like some there's a specific term for that, but I only show Google Maps because like I put a mark where I live, so you guys don't know where I live. No. Mm, you mean like broil? Oh no. I mean, oh I see. Yeah. Basically, I socialized, and I realized that I'm surprised that people invite me to these places because like, I mean, I think could like obviously I do some work stuff, but like yeah, I'm surprised they still invite me. They're nice though. I'm really glad. I'm glad that they invite me, but I'm like, are you sure it's okay? You know, like, cause I'm kind of dorky, you know. But the museum it reminded me of like Animal Crossing, cause like if you go to like the museum in like Animal Crossing, like the way it's like created, it reminded me of like it reminds me of like Animal Crossing when I went to like inside the museum, you know. Let's see. Maybe it's the lighting effects. Honestly, like the people who made Animal Crossing, they're probably like examined or went to like a bunch of museums to see what kind of museums they should create. But I upload this one on Twitter. Nom nom nom. Oh, let me stretch that out. So like, it, the museum's pretty. It's like really well lit. It's like a dome, I guess. So this is like a dome, and like it's funny because like whenever there was like a bunch of kids, right? And like all these kids, whenever they say "mama," and then like it echoes throughout the whole dome, right? And then like when the kid was so happy hearing the echo. It's like, and when the kid kept saying "mama," and it's like, "mama," and it's like everyone's like, "What the heck is this kid lost?" Because like the echo was so loud because this kid just kept saying "mama," and I was like, "That kid okay?" Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, the kids were like really happy with the echo because to them it was so cool hearing their own echo. But it's kind of weird too because like you can literally hear everyone's conversation. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I am needed, but I feel like I don't really provide that much though. But yeah, maybe I'm just being humble. I'm not sure. But yeah, it kind of reminded me of Animal Crossing because it's just like a little rail. Is it dinosaur egg? I didn't know that. I thought it was just like a cool design. I wasn't even thinking about an egg. But anyway, here it is. There's like a little walkway. Wait, let me make a bigger brush. There's like a little walkway here because you go over here and there's like a walkway and like and there's like a this is like the this is a second floor and this is like there's like a third floor, right? And this walkway goes to the third floor and down here is like the first floor. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Uh, and the weather was pretty nice too. It's kind of I was like, huh, it's really nice weather today. Uh, I'm like these because it's a pretty dark photo. I was like, yeah, look at these clouds. It's very cloudy. Like, not cloudy, but like it's very like, it looks very satisfying. There's a phenomenon where if you make a noise at a certain point in the elliptical sphere, sound noises can sound extremely close. So in theory, someone you could have someone whisper to you from across the egg. Yeah, like you can pretty much hear everyone. I was like, huh, maybe is this why they made this spear shape? Hmm. But yeah, I think I've gone to Fukui like 4 times already. So like, I think every time we go there, we always go to the same restaurants because like it's where like the main character eats in the story. So like we tend to go there, and it's pretty good too. But yeah, I had a lot of interaction. Oh, I also played what do you call it in English? In Japanese they call it ice hockey, but I don't know what's called in English. Ice hockey. That doesn't sound right. Oh, tabletop hockey. Okay, that sounds better. Is that correct? Though? Doesn't sound right. Tabletop air hockey. Tabletop air hockey. Yeah, air hockey. Yeah. So like we went to like this batting place. It's like those automatic baseball throwing things where you see an anime, you bat, right? So we went to like this batting place, and then I didn't want to do it because like I'm like a weak stick, right? And I suck at sports, and I know I cannot hit it. And if I did it, I'm like, yeah, no. Because like every time we go there, there was like, damn son, you don't want to do it. I'm like, no, I'm good, man. I'm good. And then like this time they had we had some Fukui people, staff, right? They came with us, and there's some girls too. The girls did it too. They went to do like the batting range, and I was like, I ain't gonna do it. I'm still not gonna do it, even if like other girls are doing it. I'm not gonna do it. And then um, and then after they were done batting, one of the one of our group people, he was like, "Okay, Ramson, I think you'd be good at this, right?" So there was the air hockey table. I was like, "Oh yeah, I did last year with the Hiromu-san," and then he's like, "Oh, okay, you can do it again, since you don't want to bat." I'm like, "Oh my god," he said, "Okay." Like the guy even like paid the fee for like the little thing. I'm like, "Okay, I'll do it." So like I went against like the other girl and one of the Fukui staff, and like yeah, I kind of owned her. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." uh, it's like a really small air hockey, but like yeah, it's like a bigger version. Me, I used to play a lot like when I was like in high school and stuff, but now that I'm old, obviously I don't have friends to play with anymore. So yeah, I kind of find it interesting how there's not a lot of air hockey in Tokyo. Now that I think about it, because I see a lot of like those yeah, no friends. Yeah, I see a lot of like those those music arcade games where you like move your hands or whatever, and there's a lot of like fighting games still alive. There's a lot of Gundam games, but like you don't you rarely see like air hockey in Tokyo now. Yeah, it's okay. People friends play on the internet now, right? You have people play what Apex, I guess. I've actually never played Apex. I don't think I'll be good at it because like I didn't grow up in that generation of like first person shooters. I mean like I played Halo and stuff, but like only in like class. Because like in like when we had like a free day in class, our teacher let us play like Halo or something, but like that's it. That's like the only first person shooter experience I had. There's an air hockey game on Steam? Oh really? I'm gonna Google it. Air hockey game. Yeah, like I suck at aiming, but then I played a lot of Splatoon where I had some techniques still. Cause you just need to like guard your whole Like just guard your little thing, and you'll be fine. Wait, Clubhouse has has it? I didn't know that. Oh, I feel like it's kind of hard. Oh, there's like skills. This is like a Mario Tennis air hockey. Oh, I'm not sure you guys can hear that. Oops. This is like a Mario Tennis air hockey. Because like in Mario Tennis, like a bunch of specials you can use. $30? Oh my god, it is. Man, the guy, there's like a photo of this guy in the top left. Oh man, this looks like a hardcore hockey game. Oh, you guys can hear that? Ah, sorry. Maybe I should get an air hockey thing from my nieces and nephews because this looks pretty fun. Like something like this looks pretty fun. It's like a small size for like kids. But yeah, I am like not in a work mode. I need to do some work though. But like I did do some work before I left, but I was like, yeah. So I gotta get back to like my work mode today. I guess I'll doodle for a little bit. I doodle. I draw. I really draw on string now. Wait, 1 second. Let me get my pillow. Work mode. No, I know. Yep. That's how it be though. I do want to like uh lessen my workload because like I'm getting tired. I need rest. Cause like for me, I guess it's not really about like the money. So like it's more like man, I just need a rest. I need a rest. I mean, honestly, I do need a living somehow, but uh, yeah, it is how it be. I work a lot. This is important. Yeah, it is. I never actually played Stardew Valley. Like I hear a lot of good things about it, but like the thing is, like I started with Harvest Moon first, right? Because I played my first Harvest Moon game was the PlayStation. It was like my first ever like not my first ever game. Yeah, it's obviously not my first ever game, but it's like I got really into it because yeah, it was mostly like I've always played party games with my siblings, and like I think honestly I played like some other games, but I was really into Harvest Moon and the PlayStation. Yeah, I hear a lot of good things about it. But does it have cute characters? Okay, that's all I need to hear. If they're cute. It's weird because like it's kind of random. I play these like random old games just for fun. Like I was in this like roller coaster tycoon phase, and then like I got stuck on this like on this like Great Wall of China stage. I was like, no, I'm not gonna play it anymore. Got stuck on this. I don't know where because like in this like Great Wall of China stage, there's like multiple like entrances, and I'm like, why can't I? Why are they coming from there? I can't even close it. Like I was so confused. Yeah, I stopped playing Roller Coaster Tycoon after that. Like I couldn't beat that stage. I'm like, I don't get it. And then and so I went back like home one time. I was like, oh yeah, bro, I got into like Roller Coaster Tycoon recently, and he was like, dude, Roller Coaster One's better. I was like, okay, fine. I do have one though, and then I realized that you don't need to make fancy rides. You just need to make one ride that's like efficient for like the whole game. Because like I thought I had to make like big roller coasters, but I just needed to make like the most efficient ride that took up like 9 squares. I was like, no, this is the best ride. So it was like it's like this ride. Not that I'm not sure anyone played Roller Coaster Tycoon, but like yeah, it took like 9 squares, and like obviously there's an entrance, right? And then there's like an exit you can make, whatever, right? Here's a and like this is like the best ride. 9 by 9. It was like yeah, or 9 squares. I mean, this is the best ride. It was like the spinny thing, and like yeah, it was like the best ride. And the boat one's actually really good too, because the boat takes up like three squares or 4 squares, right? Versus like big roller coasters are like I don't know 1 billion squares, right? So I'm like, this is like the best ride to make. Like yeah, my family or my siblings didn't get into like The Sims, because I think yeah we didn't get into The Sims. It seems The Sims seems kind of fun though. Cause I've seen like friends play it, like when I was like a kid, right? Like my other friends had it. Like we were like Roller Coaster Tycoon, and well, my brothers were into StarCraft too. But me erase my my Roller Coaster Tycoon example. Oh hi, oh hi. Oh, I don't have my subtitles on. It's kind of late now, but whatever. It's okay. I can still play it on. Okay. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Splatoon, so I feel like even though like I pretty much kind of draw every day. Like and like oh right, my hands are still used to like the Splatoon controls. Okay, sorry, yeah. I had my dinosaur talk earlier. I'm done with my dinosaur talk though. Yeah, it's yes, it's over. Man, I look at my like I have a folder with just like work drawings and the folder with just like my own personal drawings, right? And like I look at my personal drawings folder, I'm like, "Ugh, man, I have not updated this in like ever. Let's see. My my personal drawing folder. I think my last update was one month ago. I draw like a bunch of random doodles though. It's not really like something. It's not amazing. It's just like a bunch of like headshots. Where's the drawing of the dino? You clicked specifically for the thumbnail. I'm sorry. I went to see dinos. I didn't. I didn't say I was gonna draw dinos. I didn't say the PDF though. Hey, I made a dino game when I was in college though. Okay, y'all want to see dinos? Dino study. Like for like a dino study, I had to look at like another reference of like another drawing because like obviously, so were the dinos outside and eating people? No, but they were moving because in the Fukui Station they have a lot of moving dinosaurs. It's kind of amazing. Like I can't show the videos here, but oh my cat is cute though. I have a picture of my cat. She's very cute. Uh, there's a dino. See, tiny arms. The arms are so tiny. Like, look at it. How tiny the arm, like Tyrannosaurus Rex. Arms are so tiny. Like, so this dinosaur is pretty cool because like there's like a sensor like right here, right there, right, and like it just looks like hand, and like it actually moves. It like opens its mouth and roars and stuff. It's pretty cool. Like it reminded me of like it's like in real life Jurassic Park. Like the animation or how they moved, like the sculpture is really amazing. I'm like, damn, I didn't I didn't see this in like when I was a kid, but technology's pretty amazing. Yeah, it looks like it's just tiny hands. Yeah, it's tiny hands. This like there's no arms. Well, I mean, technically there's arms. There's like there's a joint right there, and it's like the arms are so tiny. Yeah, it actually moves. It's really cool. Uh, grab another one. I believe this dinosaur was found in Fukui. Yeah, this one moves too. It's like it like moves and it's like he guys ever go to visit like Fukui, like they like actually move, which is I'm like they put all their budget into like dinosaurs. I'm serious. I feel like they put a lot of the budget into dinosaurs here because like a lot of the dinosaurs like move. It was literally like a scene from Jurassic Park. Yeah, I'm surprised you went there in July. It's very hot, very hot. It was still very hot in like September. Yeah, I do like the. There's a lot of walking though in like the that dinosaur museum. I know what it's called though. Fukui. This is the Fukui dinosaur, but yeah. There's your dinosaurs. I can't really draw a dinosaur right now though. Yeah, you want a dinosaur? Yeah, yeah. And like, here's Yoshi. Yeah, I do Yoshi now. You guys happy? Actually, I don't enjoy drawing Yoshi's pretty hard though. Yoshi. Oh, Yoshi's so cute. I'm looking at Yoshi references. Yoshi's cute. Yoshi's kind of hard to draw though, because like his eyes are really weird, right? I don't even. So if I draw him, he looks like insane. Yeah. See? Doesn't he look insane? He looks so not right. Yoshi, my Yoshi doesn't look right. How many fingers does he have? Oh, he has 4 fingers. See, he doesn't look right. Yoshi doesn't look right. Like, Yoshi only looks right in like yeah, drawing Yoshi's hard. Waku waku. My sister tells me like some of the Yoshi. I think she was playing this like Yoshi story game. Like I think they changed the red coins to blue. Like the colors. I'm like, wait, really? I don't know about that. I don't think. Why would they change the colors from red coins to blue? Like red is not an evil color. Anyway, there's my dinosaur. Oh wait, where's my other drawing? I wonder where it went. Oh, there it is. It reminds me of like blue coins already exist. I mean blue coins exist in like Mario Sunshine, I guess. But yeah, I don't know which Yoshi story she's talking about. That reminds me, my brother, he was like obsessed with like Mario Sunshine. So like I think he played the game like a lot of times. And then like at one point he like didn't pick up the blue coins because like he wanted to collect all the blue coins after he beat the game. So like he memorized all the blue coin locations because obviously back in the day there was no like no there's no like there's guidebooks. But like who would use a guidebook as a kid besides like collection, I guess. you know? So like yeah, my brother would it's like he'd memorize all the blue coin locations in like Mario Sunshine. But it's like it's the same for me for like Paper Mario. Cause like my brother and me, we were like obsessed with like Paper Mario. So like yeah, he like knew all the secrets in Paper Mario. So like when the remake happened, I was like I just kinda knew where like the star piece locations were. Like yeah, we I just kinda know. It's kinda but man, but this year was a good year for Mario though. So many good Mario games. Or like the remakes like Mario RPG, or was that last year? Whatever. Still really good. Mario RPG was really good. Honestly, Paper Mario is really good. I'm like, oh god, there's not gonna be another Mario game until like forever. God. Like, yeah, because like obviously Nintendo had this rule where like they couldn't make a. All right, there's gonna be Mario and Luigi. But yeah, Nintendo had this rule like they couldn't make original characters from for spin-offs. It made me really sad because like oh man, there needs to be more Mario content. I feel like, which is kind of good. They are making more Mario games because like because I do like the gameplay of like a lot of Mario games, except for like Sticker Star. Not a huge fan of Sticker Star. No, man. I mean, they're Smash Bros. I guess. Like, there's that opening cutscene where like in Smash Ultimate, Kirby is the opening scene. Kirby's like the only soul survivor, and Kirby has to go save everyone. That's amazing. That's like the closest we'll ever get to Mario and Kirby universe is Smash Bros. I don't know who Kirby saves first though. Maybe it's Mario. I forget. But like the opening cutscene from Kirby. That's so good. Kirby's the main character in Smash. It has to be a platformer. Uh, yeah, I don't know, man. Kirby RPG, yeah. I'm also really glad that in the Forgotten Land they took the 3D platformer into consideration because like I think like I haven't really been I'm pretty strict with Kirby because like there's like a lot of Kirby games and there's just like a ranking I can put and like a lot of recent Kirby games I haven't has been like a miss for me. But man, Forgotten Land is so good. It was like one of the best Kirby games I've ever played. Honestly, like there's like Superstar Ultra is really good, but if I play Zelda games, I don't play the open world ones. Wait, but I played Link's Awakening because I when I was younger, I played a lot of I played the Link's Awakening, A Link Between Worlds, the old version, the remake on the 3DS. I really like how they did the remake because they added more to the story. It's not just like a remake, like HD Zelda. It's like they actually put more story and content into like the Link Between Worlds, right? Because like I think in the original Japanese version, it wasn't even like I forgot what it was. I forgot what the original title was. Let's see, a link. It was called A Link to the Past. Yeah, like because like in the English version, I think it's called A Link to the Past, but in Japanese version, it's not even about the past. But somehow in the remake of A Link Between Worlds, of A Link to the Past, like they made it so much. It's like two act different worlds. It's like it was really good. Loved the remake of what they did to Link to the Past. Yeah. So yeah, I will play the Zelda one because like it's pretty much like the same graphics as like they use the same 3D assets from Link's Awakening. The classic ones have more heart than uh BOTW. Yeah, I hear like yeah, it might be just nostalgia, but a lot of people liked it. I hear, but like my brother is more into like the open world kinds, and I'm more into like the top down kind of Zelda games, like yeah, the one from like yeah, like Link to the Past, Link Between Worlds, or like Minish Cap ish kind of. But then with Minish Cap, like I played it on the emulator, on the Switch emulator, right? I forgot why I stopped. I think I got stuck, or like I just kind of stopped playing. But like I like Minish Cap though; it's pretty cute. And I also remember like the Link Four Swords because it came out on the GBA, and you had to have like four people with the GBA adapter. I'm like, how are you gonna find four friends who have a GBA, who have the same game, who have the adapter? Link cables, yeah, man. I mean, like Pokemon, it was more common because everyone played like Pokemon, right? But like, I think Zelda Four Swords was more niche. I think because we did get four swords, but like you had to have four games of the same game. You know? Yeah, so it was like yeah, it was impossible to play four swords. Now it's on like the Switch, like GBA emulator, right? So maybe it's possible now, but like it's hard to find people to play four swords anyway. Four people to play four swords. It does seem like I do like the look of four swords, but like oh man, finding four people is kind of impossible. Yeah, which is why we never played it like with my siblings. Which is I think like in the DS era, like they kind of figured out like some people can't afford all these games. It's like so like in the DS you can actually like download through not only Wi-Fi but like kind of like link between like just like mini games. I think it was like Luigi's Mansion because Mansion and some other games you don't have to have the game to like play with others, which is neat. You just have to have a DS. Yeah, that's why we did not. Yeah. Oh, wait, that reminds me of like I think Mario Kart was the same too. I'm not sure not a lot of people remember this, but like for Mario Kart on Double Dash, I think you can actually play with like a lot of people, but you have to have like like multiple game cubes to like connect. I don't think not a lot of people know about this, but you have to have like multiple game cubes to connect to like 16 players or something. I don't know, I forgot, or eight players or something. But obviously that's like impossible, right? Oh yeah, that speaking of Ocarina of Time, what is it called? Majora's Mask. A lot of people seem to like it. I'm actually more of an Ocarina person than a Majora's Mask. Because, like, with Majora's Mask, I think it is a good game, but I'm actually not a huge fan of, like, Time Crunch. Because, like, I want to like, explore the world. Like, I don't want to be pressured. Like, oh, I only have, like, this much time left before, like, the world ends, right? And also, yeah, so I'm like, yeah, I'm not really good, like, time pressuring games. Because I like to explore and see what secrets are there. Yeah. I hear like a lot of people seem to like it, but I'm like, It's honestly it is still a good game, but yeah, Type Crush, man. Like Moon's gonna kill us all. So like, oh, you couldn't say that's often in. The... Oh, I forgot there was even a 3DS version. I remember there's like the Ocarina's Time for 3DS, but yeah, same. Yeah, maybe I'll play like the Zelda games on the Switch sometime. But I've only played like Link's Awakening. Yeah, it's like Zelda is the main character this time. Like it's a an actually Zelda game, not like a Link game. You know. I forgot when it's gonna come out, but like they use the same assets from like Link's Awakening. Let's play Zelda. Oh, I don't know. The thing is, like for me personally, I'm kind of self conscious live streaming games because like I love to take my sweet time playing games. Like I just like literally do nothing and just like enjoy the music. Sit there, I'm like I'm at and then grind or whatever. I'm like yeah. I'm not really interactive when I play games, but it's kind of weird. 'Cause, like for me, like I had to play the game myself first, and then I can watch streamers play the game. Like I tend to not watch people play games until unless I play the game first, and then and then it's nice to see other people's reactions to the game. You know, it's like it's kind of spoily for me if I watch a stream first, and then like yeah, comes out 26. Oh my god, that's soon. She's a carpenter now. She is. Yeah, yeah, she is a carpenter. I forgot how to draw. Link takes off his Zelda mask. It's basically still Link but Zelda skin. Yeah, pretty much. Speaking of Zelda, yeah, like in Smash, I do like how they use the link between worlds, like that Zelda model for like her look in Smash. You know, because like I think like they've always used like the what is it, um, Twilight Princess look for like the longest time, right? So oh man, but they should totally use Skyward Sword Zelda. She's like Moe Zelda, super Moe. Imagine if they use that Zelda for like the next Smash Bros. The Moe Skyward Sword Zelda. She's like super cute. It's okay. Someday. Wishful thinking. I think they did release Skyward Sword on the Switch. I don't remember when though, but I tend to like not. I'm like, oh, if it's just support, I tend to not to get games like Mario Kart. But then like now Mario Kart is like super strong now. I'm like, dang it, maybe I should have gotten Mario Kart. Like when I wonder when they're going to make like the next Mario Kart game because that Mario Kart 8 has been so successful. I think it's like really hard for them to like make a new game Mario Kart game. Like maybe Splatoon could be like that too. Like Splatoon, like they could just like keep updating the game like with Mario Kart because Mario Kart 8 has been around for like years, like since the Wii U. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe 2, 8 2. I don't think it'll be called 9 though. It's kind of like with like Microsoft. Like suddenly like they release Windows 8, like oh yeah, we're not gonna have a 9 by the way, we're just gonna have like Windows 10. Because like I guess in the marketing sense, like oh no, if there's gonna be a 9, then like we gotta have 10 because like it makes fans think that if there's gonna be a 9, then there's gonna be like a 10 next, right? But like it doesn't really matter because like Mario Kart X. Oh yeah, 220, 220. It doesn't matter because like Final Fantasy 9, like I guess Final Fantasy series they don't really continue, so it's like its own game. But okay, I don't know what to do with this pose. I just drew ahead. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna add some color and yeah. And then I will work after. Yeah, work, work. Like a friend was like, one of my friends was like, "Are you ever gonna like make like a live 2D model? Because I remember you like were working on one." Oh, and I was like, I guess, but like, I don't know, man. I got a lot of stuff to do. Like, I feel like live 2D models like not my priority right now because I feel like it's kind of weird. Like once you get like a live 2D model, like suddenly people are like super interested. But then like I don't like for now I'm just like I don't know. I'm just doing whatever you know. you know. Like it's kind of I don't know how to put it. I'm just because I already have like my main job, so like this is me just chilling. Okay, I don't need a model. It is a lot, man. Live tube is it's a lot of work. People don't understand how much work it is. Like, 'cause you have to put like draw the under parts of the layer, and like it's really painful. It's a lot of work. You're in full interest. LJK. Yeah, live TV is a lot of work. Like, Cause like you're basically drawing assets, right? And like, yeah. And with illustration, like a lot of art, some artists draw like on one layer, and like if you have to make assets and draw underneath like the head, skin, eyes, layers, it's really hard. I forgot how to draw. Her face looks wonky. Erase that. Eh. That reminds me. So one time I had this like work meeting with my editor, and like I used my like they put their webcams on, and like for me, I just had like my Google avatar, right, which is my YouTube avatar, right. So like it was just like my regular YouTube avatar, and my editor was like, "Huh, you look like a VTuber now." I was like, "Oh dear." uh, I just don't have a webcam, man. Like I have this like webcam from like years ago. But, like it's like I feel like my phone's probably like a better webcam though. And I feel like new webcams are like really like are like a lot better quality. Like the webcam I had was like since I was like from college or something. But like it's just like yeah, it's pretty old now. I feel like anything like recent is like better quality. Although it's a shame that like I feel like regular webcams it doesn't do like a good job as like for live TV. I feel like everyone has to have like an iPhone. Oh yeah, that's right. You need an iPhone or an Apple product to like make like good face recognition, but like I don't have money for that. Yeah, I mean I do have money, but like I have to buy it. you know, it's the investment, like to like get it. Uh, or I can just buy like a used like iPad. Like the problem for me with like buying like new stuff, I'm afraid that I might not use it. You know, because like I think I rarely ever travel. The only time I ever travel is like either visit family or like work, but work stuff is like usually like 2 days or less. Yeah. Nom 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 nom. PNG's cozier. Yeah. I'm just lazy. TLDR, I'm just lazy. Nothing deep. I'm just lazy. It's just explain. Is there a part of Japan you haven't gone to yet, but really want to go? Ooh, let me see. Let me think. Um, I've already been to Nintendo World. I spent a lot of money there, more than I should have. Spent a lot of money because, like, yeah. Other than that, I do want to go see the seals in Hokkaido, but then like the seals in Hokkaido, they're like in a really remote area, so it's kind of like really hard to visit them. I'm like, because like if I just go to see like the seals, it's kind of like okay, what else? Because like there's nothing else besides the seals. I always see cute seals. I mean, there's like seals in like Osaka, which I've already been to. I got that little cute stuffed animal. Seals are cute in Hokkaido, but yeah, Hokkaido for seals. Me, I've been to Sapporo, but it's like yeah, the seals is like a whole different area. Honestly, I've been. I mean, honestly, like almost every foreigner has gone to like. You go to Japan, you're bound to go to Kyoto because you gotta make most of your trip. Been to Kyoto, but I didn't go during like the fall season where it's like famous for its like orange momiji, autumn colors. But the thing is, like, I don't really like to go to places where there's a lot of tourists. I think like COVID was the best time to travel because like there's no tourism. There's like just barely anyway. It was like the best time to travel. It was like, oh, thank God, there's no one here. It's so feels so good. But now that there's like the tourism is like a big thing now. It's like okay, there's a lot of humans. So like I'd rather go to places where it's not high season. Obviously, for Kyoto, autumn's high season because of autumn colors. Uh, February is also low, like not very popular because it's February and it's still cold and a lot of things are still dead looking. So like usually I tend to go out when it's like either February or probably May. It's pretty packed though because that's like Japanese holiday season. Yeah, I have to go to like a random month. It can't be summer vacation because summer holidays is like everywhere in the world. They all have like summer holidays. Like there's a bunch of people, so I tend to avoid summer because it's hot and there's a lot of people. May because like every Japanese person is like off that month. Uh, December because like there's always work in December and I usually go back to like America in December. So like yeah, yeah, man. There's so many humans. I say humans because like yeah, there's like in Japanese ningen. There's a lot of people. Like too many. Like or like me personally, cherry blossoms. Like in Japan, there's a lot of cherry blossoms because like obviously it's an important tree in Japan. So like everywhere you go, there's bound to be like a cherry blossom. So I'm just fine with my local area looking at cherry blossom, not like go to like this grand Ueno Park, where it's like a bunch of people. Man, I've been to Ueno for cherry blossoms like once. There's so much people. It's better to just go to like a local area where you can just like sit and relax. Because you can't really relax when there's so many people. It's like, oh, like flowers, yay. But you can barely sit. I'd rather just go to an area where you can just like sit and chill. Which is like, it's better than like the local areas, not in like the middle of Tokyo. Yeah, like it's just a lot more. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, it does have like a better impact when it's like there's not a lot of people and you just kind of like enjoy the scenery, like oh, like cherry blossoms, and there's no one around to like disturb you. Yeah, it's like you just sit and relax at the park, like ah. But like yeah, I've been to Ueno once. I'm like never again. Local, it's just your local park or in the outskirts of Tokyo. The outskirts of Tokyo is like tends to have cherry blossoms. It's really nice. Not a lot of people know about it because like tourism. You Google like cherry blossoms, like oh, famous places in Tokyo with cherry blossoms, and you get like Ueno or like Meguro, right? But like, yeah, outskirts is the best area. Not a lot of people. You just want to sit and relax. But outskirts obviously doesn't have like restaurants and stuff. You bring your own food or whatever. Speaking of Meguro, so during COVID, Uh, I did go to Meguro. It was like by chance though, because like I usually had to go to Shinjuku for like stuff, and like I went to Meguro, and it was like the best time to view cherry blossoms. I was like, well, COVID, there's no one here, and there was literally no one, right? I was like, shops aren't open either because like COVID, right? But I was there, and man, it was so nice. I was like, wow, there's no one here. And the nice thing about like Meguro, let me Google a photo of Meguro. Meguro Sakura. Use Google Images very much. I sorry, Google someone whose photo is this, but anyway, I googled some Meguro, right? So like Meguro, it's like really pretty, right? But like and like it's really pretty, especially when like the cherry blossoms fall. When it gets warmer and all the cherry blossoms fall, and like the river is full of like petals. It's very pretty. And like there was no one. I felt so. I was like, thank God, there's no one. I went during the daytime because like there was no light lanterns. Yeah. See if there's a good photo of like the petals of the river. Yeah, there was like no one. It's kind of funny because like with and there was like a TV like news like they were like interviewing people like why are you here at Meguro even though it's COVID, you know, they always do that in Japanese TV. And like I was trying to avoid them because I know they wanted to like interview people. It's like why are you here even though it's COVID? Like I don't care. I'm just here because I want to be. Yeah, they tried. Well, they need content for like their news, so like yeah, I understand. They're just like young work people that had to do their work for like their quota. You know, so. I always miss you going outside to see dinosaurs. Yeah, I want to see dinosaurs, even though they were like American dinosaurs. It's okay. I saw Japanese dinosaurs too. Mhm. Oh yeah, so like so like at the dino place, like they had this like souvenir shop, and they also sell the same toys as like American stores. Where like um because I remember I was visiting my family once, right? And like there's this like dino egg, right? It looks like this. And like in the box, there's like this dino egg. And he put it in water, it hatches. I'm like, the idea is cool. It's like my sister-in-law bought it, right? And like we hatched the egg, but like the toy's kinda like eh. The idea was cool, but I kinda wish like the inside was like a cooler toy. Yeah, it's just foam. I was kind of disappointed, but the idea is cool. You know, it's like I like oh look, it's cracking. You know, like a little like you know like a chick egg. You know. Yeah, I think my sister in law she liked the idea too, so she got it for like her kids. You know, like it's not like we were disappointed with the look. It was just like a cheap like yellow foam with like dirt paint, so it looked like I'll just use yellow. Let's see. As you know, it was like a nastier yellow. It was like a derp toy, and then like the eyes were like. Let me color this first. I'm gonna color this for you. Yeah, it looked like this, and then like there's like green paint, but it's like kind of like derp. It was like really dark, and like there was like white paint too, and like the eyes are like right here, and then like there's like dark red paint. Like it literally looked like this. But hey, I do like the idea though. It's pretty cool. But the toy size kind of eh. Oh yeah, the oatmeal. Yeah, yeah. I remember that. I feel like I remember that commercial. It was like in the 2000s, like those 2090s commercials. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sometimes I do like go like I do like YouTube like old commercials. Like there's this one commercial. It was the rainbow commercial. Yeah, I have a rainbow brush somewhere here. And where is my rainbow brush? Rainbow brush, what are you? Look for it. Ah, there it is. So like, oh, this is my deep rainbow. There's a rainbow brush, right? And like, there's that commercial where like like you paint with the rainbow brush, and like it's like, wow, it's so cool, you know. Like I saw it like as a kid, and I saw it in the commercials, right? But then I look at the YouTube comments, and like people are like, oh man, I've always wanted this when I was a kid, like. And then just like some people who actually bought it, and just like it was shit. I was like, oh, you dream was destroyed. Yeah, and those commercials, man, they got us pretty good. Like they look so legit. Zoo books. Oh man, yeah, I don't know zoo books though. I like Kool Aid. I remember the zebra commercial. Zebra commercial, man. That thing, like the flavor was like lasted for like 2 3 seconds and it's gone. Right? Zebra commercial was really, it was pretty cool though. The zebra gum commercial. I think they still have it as like candy. I'm not sure. She, you were distraught. It's a good thing my family was like poor. We didn't get to buy those stuff. But as a kid, I've always like, wow, man, these kids are so lucky. Whoever gets it is so, it's like a lucky kid. Yeah, we didn't get to buy those. Oh yeah, the zoo books. Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we didn't get that. I do know what you're talking about though. We didn't. My family didn't do subscription stuff because like we thought it was like, why you need a subscription? Whoa! I googled fushigi magic gravity ball. That sounds so cool. How does it work? Oh my god! I think I do remember seeing this. That looks pretty cool though. Oh, juggling. Yeah, for the like, I really didn't care about zoo books because like we had like the DK books from like the library or something. Because like DK books were like, was like good enough. Worst Christmas of your life? No, you're traumatized. Yeah, man, DK books, man, they're like they're still legit, man. Like as an artist, I still use them. DK books, as a kid, just like go to the library, look at those like pictures, like animals and random information. Yeah, yeah. Just go to the library, or, like especially like in the morning when there's like in elementary, like there's extra time, so you just go to the library or something. Or like especially like in like I'm not sure in kindergarten or like the first grade, second grade, third grade, like they require you to just stay at the library and they're like just go read, guys. You don't even have to write a report. Just go read, guys. And I tend to look at the picture books because like it's not really reading. It's like you look at animal pictures and just like obviously there's some facts. It's not really reading. Yeah, I don't know if what they had. DK books are just like books that had like I don't know information about like random stuff. Spy books though, man, that's the stuff was good. I'm not sure if they. I hope the kids are still into I Spy, man. That was the stuff, man. That was like, oh yeah, the eyewitness. Yeah, man. Spy books I Spy were so good. Cause that reminds me like sometimes I do like there's that one YouTuber that uses the eyewitness opening theme song. So good. Wait, my music died. My music paused. Sorry. I wonder if you guys can hear it though if I put it on. Let's see. YouTube eyewitness eyewitness commercial opening. Oh yeah. Here, maybe you guys can hear it if I do this. So good. Yeah, eyewitness. The opening was so cool. Anyway, sorry, my Animal Crossing music. But yeah, totally reveals that I'm a millennial. I'm not sure if like uh like Zoomers even know about like Eyewitness or like yeah or I Spy. Honorary millennial. I didn't know that such term existed. It's okay. He knows certain commercials, and you are forgiven. You are forgiven by a millennial. Cool. It's okay to accept your age. But yeah, I guess like in terms of interest, like I think after I graduated high school, I think a lot of people were into Overwatch. So like yeah, I wasn't really into like the first person shooter generation. Yeah. But everyone plays like first person shooters now. I feel like a lot of like Zoomers play first person shooters. Yeah, I don't have like the mindset of first person shooter, but like for like other games, I think I'm like decent at, but like yeah, I don't have like the like natural skills of a first person shooter. Yeah, yeah. Shortly after you got out of high school, yeah, Overwatch was like huge thing with like me after like high school. I feel like yeah, 2 years later. Okay, okay, okay. I can now analyze your age. Mm. I don't know, but I know I was not because like I think in high school, Smash Bros was still a thing. All right, 98. But I think when Smash Bros got into like the Wii U and like the 3DS, it kind of like toned down, died down a little bit. Because I feel like the 3DS, like they really Smash Bros on the 3DS, and like the lag was really bad. It was so laggy on the 3DS. I think the Wii U was a bit stronger, but like I think not a lot of people had the Wii U. I bought the Wii U. I split the cost with my brother, but he ended up keeping the Wii U because like my niece was born and she loved Mario. So like I gave the Wii U to my niece because I was like moving and like yeah, I gave the Wii to her. Like she was like my niece was like 2 years old and she finished like what is it the Cat Mario Super Mario 3D World. She beat the first stage and she was like only 2 years old. And I'm like, dude, this girl knows how to play games. But that's good. As a gamer family, I'm proud because like I was like visiting my family and like I was with my friend too. And like when she beat the first stage, she just gave us this look like I beat the first stage. And I was like, damn. Damn, girl. Well, it's because like I think as a baby, my brother would always like play like Mario games on the 3DS. It was Super Mario 3D Land. It's a really catchy Mario. It's like the music is so catchy for Mario 3D Land. I do wish they like port Mario 3D Land. Though. It's like a really good game, but since it was on the 3DS, it's kind of hard to port like 3DS games because there's like two screens. But Mario 3, I really like Mario 3D Land. Yeah, like last stage was pretty like fun too, and the music was so good. The music's so catchy though. Better, I guess it is better, but like I think multiplayer, I think it is a pretty good game. But 3D Land is it sounds pretty good though. It's just kind of hard though because it's on a 3DS and yeah, it's hard to like port it onto like a recent Nintendo. Like a lot of 3D games are like it's hard to port. You know, I think Nintendo realized this. They're like, okay, I don't think we should make like like strange gimmicks to our games now because like how are we gonna port this in the future? Yeah, same. Especially the DS. Because like with the DS, it's like so fragile. Like that the first DS was so bulky and like I don't know what it is, but like it broke a lot. Yeah, we went through like several DSs. Yeah, Monster Hunter. For Monster Hunter, I bought the attachment. Like I had this like teal 3DS and I bought this attachment to it because like I think one of the first 3DS games was Monster Hunter, so I bought like the attachment to like play it, right? And then they released like a new 3DS where it comes with like the little like analog thing. I don't know, like camera. Yeah, yeah, Circle Pad Pro. Yeah. I didn't get DSi because I'm like I already have a DS. The lefties play Kick Icarus using a attachment. Yeah, the lefties. I've actually never played Kid Icarus. I don't know why. Probably because like I already invested a lot of money into like other games. I just know that Sakurai like directed Icarus, but like that's the only thing I know about it. Okay, thanks for Dino stream. Even though I only talked to for Dinos about like maybe like 10 minutes. I hear Icarus is pretty good, but I don't remember. I had my 3DS, I think, but now that eShop is dead, I can't really buy it anymore. Unless I go to like a used shop to buy Icarus. But then, like, I'm in Japan, so like, how would I get an English copy of Kid Icarus? Because I think the 3DS is region locked, so I can't buy Japanese games. So sad, but it's a good thing that like most consoles aren't region locked now because now that they know that people play any, play all regions, it's kind of like yeah. I still have my like Animal Crossing file in it. I opened it recently because there was this Kirby game I had. Like I only beat like the first stage and I got bored of it. I'm like, oh man, it was okay. It was like it wasn't the robot Kirby. I never played the robot Kirby, but it was like another Kirby game. I was like, oh man. It's like where you go to the backgrounds, but it was okay. Which is why I was so happy with like the Forgotten Land or something. Yeah, so good. Yeah, everyone says good stuff about like the robot Kirby. Like everyone says like good stuff. But I guess it's kind of like the same with the Forgotten Land. It's really good, super good. Forgotten Land, super good. But now I just need like Superstar Ultra to be like ported again, so I can access it again. Yeah, because I don't know where my DS went because like I move a lot, so like this somehow disappeared, and I give stuff to like relatives. Yeah, Superstar Ultra is so good. Me, obviously, Kirby 64 is like the classic good one. I mean, it's not like obviously there's older because Superstar Ultra is like a remake of like the older Kirby game, but you know, but 64 is so cute. Yeah, yeah, it's basically a remake, but honestly, it's like so polished. And the best weapon in that game was hammer. I think the best weapon is still hammer in like Forgotten Land because it's like strong. Obviously, there's a new sword, but like the gimmick is that it heals you. I think, but like hammer is like still like really strong. Yeah. I also really enjoyed the Coliseum in Superstar Ultra. Like the Coliseum, like for me, it was pretty challenging. Like it was like satisfying. Oh yeah, I didn't play Mirror. Oh no, the hammer was always strong. It was like always like one of the best weapons in Kirby. So like I think like in in some people's like I seen some videos where like in the last boss people tend to use hammer because like it's super strong. Even though you have like the ultimate sword weapon, like people use hammer for like tiny speed runs. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, like they also ported the one from the Wii. You? I didn't buy it though because like I already played it on the Wii. It was okay. I thought it was pretty easy. What is it called? The Wii U Kirby that just got ported recently. I didn't get it because like I already beat it. Like I was already satisfied with it in the Wii U. Kirby. Oh, Kirby Deluxe. Yeah, yeah. I played in the Wii U. It was okay. Yeah, Hammer's good. Hmm. Yeah, someday a new Kirby game will be out in like forever. Hello, konnichiwa. Oh, ohayo. 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 Ohayo gozaimasu. 今は11時ですね。Hello. You've been following me for years. Ah, Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I really stream, no. I don't really stream. I just kind of I don't know how to put it. Sometimes I stream, not like legit though. Thank you for coming. Oh, thank you. I tend not to like tweet about it because like you know I don't want to be noticed. Yeah. Me, I'll only tweet if it's like a big collaboration, like with the Katawa Shoujo folks. They're like, yeah, I'll tweet about that because you know, but if it's just me like making shenanigans, I don't know. Because mostly like I need to remain professional. You know, I need to have a professional. I'm not professional. I'm just a dork in a weird way. You're streaming, but you also want to be noticed. I know. I know. Okay, go ahead. Forgive me. You want to be noticed. Oh. Oh. I only look at Twitter like probably like the first when I scroll down for like 5 seconds and I'm like, okay, I'm done. Yeah. I usually use Twitter now for like work stuff. It's like if there's like announcements from work and I'm like, okay, I gotta make sure I gotta retweet this and stuff. Yeah. Cause like with Twitter, there's a lot of information, and if there's too much information I take in, like I get overwhelmed, I guess. So yeah, I gotta. Some days I had to step away, just like focus on like work stuff. Yeah. Notice me, senpai. Ciao. It's more like I don't really want to be noticed from like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I've been caught. I've been caught. Oh man. Yeah, yeah, no. Like for me, I'm not really good at like self-promoting. Because like I feel like self-promoting or promoting on like social media is like its own skill, you know? Like you have to like be on top of updates and stuff. Like it's another chore to do, you know. Yeah. That's why people have managers, you know, like or like, you know, people have managers to do that or like social media people, you know. Although for my sister, I'm like I don't really get her because like because I'm like you can just stream your dojin because like I don't know you gotta make money too and you gotta make a living somehow and she's like no I'm like okay all right get away. Mm-hmm. Konnichiwa konbanwa yeah ohayo hi ohayo. You need to hide if someone notices you. Senpai noticed me. Ah, yeah. For me, like, I would like to like reply to everyone, but there's like a lot of replies I have to go to. Like, so I just like leave a like. Like, yeah, I read your comment. Thank you. You know, I would like to reply to everyone, but like that means that like there's a lot of replies I have to go through. So like, yeah, I just tend to like. like, you know. Mm. Well, I did grow up with like the internet, not with the internet, but in a generation where like I had to post art, you know, to be like on like yeah, I post on DeviantArt and stuff. So yeah, I didn't really grow up with like social media because like DeviantArt you just post your art, but like I think like recently like uh, yeah, social media like artists need to use it to like promote. But for me, I'm already like kind of like set in stone in terms of work. So like the only reason I need to use the social media is if I like make an art book or if I make a dojin, you know. I do want to let people that I'm still like active in terms of like art. I don't want people to forget about me. That's all. God, die. Don't forget about me. That's why I update from like sometimes, you know. Cause like most of the time I do like NDA stuff or professional stuff, so I can't really post. So I just stream just to let people know I'm like still alive. Yeah, notice me, notice me. I just can't draw my stuff for myself. uh, I don't. Yep. Yeah, I like. I'm not really into what. Well, I won't say what I'm really into, but like, yeah, I'm just like whatever. And I was like, this is what I did today. Okay, I'm done. Well, because like I've always started. I had the blog. I had a blog for like a long time, right? And it was more like a diary because like I think blogging was more like a 2000s thing. So like yeah, I had a blog and I didn't really like to like interact with people. It's kind of weird thing to say. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, because I just wanted to draw, right? Yeah, I was blogging, but like I turned off comments because like it kind of interferes with my like what I want to do. You know, if like because like I think it's still a thing now where people like hate on you for drawing a certain fandom or like people comment like, "Oh my god, you know, I don't like this series because of you now," or something like that. And it kind of interferes with my thinking. But, like when I was younger, like it affected me a lot, but now I just don't really care. Yeah, but honestly, like when you're younger, it does affect you, you know, mentally. Like, why do people say these things kind of like that? But I honestly, I just don't really care anymore. Mhm. Yeah, I think there's still like toxic people like that. I just try to avoid like those kind of comments, or just kind of yeah. Nah, I feel like Ui Sensei is more like I feel like she's really good at singing too. So like yeah, I ain't gonna sing. I need to draw another hand. I feel like it's like the site's so empty. Yeah, draw another hand. Oh, it's kind of weird. It's funny because like I go to all these like events, but like I'm like the most antisocial person, like going all these like work stuff. But then like I still get invited. So I'm like, oh my okay, I still kind of serve like a purpose, I guess. You know, because like I think it's good. Because my editor thought like because my editor thinks that I'm not. Yeah, he thinks that I don't like going to like these public events. So like he doesn't really ask me to like go to these places. But then like when he sees like another company invite me to places, he's like, oh my god, name son, I should have invited you. Why did you, like it's my fault for not inviting you? I'm like, it's okay. So now my editor tries to invite me to places because like if another company invites me to places and like he's like, oh, shoot, I should invite Ram Sensei or Ram San to like invite to our place because now they're taking Ram's. Like, I don't know. It's like a weird thing. Yeah, he thinks that I try to avoid, which is technically true. I just try to avoid like social interaction, but I still say yes if I get invited. So, so yeah, now he tries to invite me because like he 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 at one point he felt bad. It's like, dang it, they're taking Ram's on from me or something like that. I don't know. No, he's not being serious, but he tries to invite me to places now. Mm. Although, like, I do question myself, like, is it really okay for me to be here? Because I feel like I didn't really contribute, but everyone's nice to me, so that's good. I'm just the awkward one. And I try to, like, try to contribute by, drawing, so signing sketches. But the thing is that with the industry is that, like, illustrators, it's mostly about the people who write their work, not really the illustrators. Like, it's really rare for an illustrator to be recognized. I can only give like a few examples, but like it's very rare for like illustrators to be recognized or to be like part of uh like what's the word, like stuff, because like they just draw. It's mostly like, the people who create the characters, like the stories, is they're like the main gig. So like yeah. Yeah, if I yeah. Although it's kind of funny because like the last time before when I went to Fukui last year, they gave me like this big Kirby stuffed animal. So like yeah, they're like really nice to me. The people of Fukui, they're like, we had to get this present, for Rim Sensei, so they gave me this big Kirby plushie. I was like, oh, thank you. It's like a Kirby, like a plushie that warms up, so like you can use it for winter. Yeah, big Kirby. Yeah, I just meet the artists. Like, yeah, there's some events where you just meet. I mean, that's why there's some events where like there's like you can meet the artist or writer. It's very rare for like the artist to show up though. It usually comes like as a duel. Yeah, that's why at Comic Kit, that's where the artists kind of shine because like at Comic Kit, you artists at their own table, and you have your own. That's where artists shine. I feel like a lot, but for like events, like for example, Anime Expo, like it's usually like a pair, like the artist and the writer. Where if you're a mangaka, you're also a writer too, so it's just mangaka. I just really derpy hand. Kind of regret it now. I don't need it. Erase, erase. Right. Like feeling the head here. But yeah, so like me and the writer and my editor, like, oh man, this someday we can go to Anime Expo. It's like a huge thing, but we're just trying to like have excuses for us to go to America because like obviously they know that I'm from California. I'm like, oh man, it'd be nice if we could go to Anime Expo. So like you can visit home to Jamestown, and I'm like, yeah, that'd be nice. Slowly but surely. Hopefully we get invited someday. But I still remember that I got declined in Artist Alley because my art wasn't anime enough. Because that's why you stopped sending me like emails. I think because like I think it was like a few years ago I applied to be an Artist Alley, and then like I got rejected because like, oh, your art isn't anime enough. You know, it does not affect Japanese culture enough. Like, oh, okay. And then I tweeted that, and then like a lot of people were like, what? Your art isn't Japanese enough, but you draw for like light novels. What? Yeah, a lot of people were shocked. So I didn't play for Anime Expo this time. Yes. Yeah, it's okay. I still I will retweet that if I ever get to be like a guest or something. I can retweet it just to show off. I mean, I've been to Anime Expo, but like because the art Sally's been so like what's the word? It's like it's pretty high in demand. So like it's really hard to get in. So maybe they just look at like art that like people who draw like Genshin or popular trends. You know, for me, I don't really draw fan art because like I usually get commissioned to draw fan art, you know? So like I usually draw like original stuff for me to like take a break from like all the fan art work I have to do, you know. Yeah, it's a I because we had to like put like a portfolio out for like Anime Expo like and like I only put like original work and like I didn't get in, so I was kind of like okay. It's kind of weird because like you know California is my turf, but okay, I'm just coping. And then I talked to like some artists about it, and they're like, "It's okay. You know, you're already like, you know." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." I just find it funny. I'm not sure if he really. I mean, he follows me. I'm not sure if he really knows about me though, but he follows me. And I followed him back too. So yeah, he made the Katawa Shoujo video. I mean, I think most of the information was like from Crud, but like I think he didn't really get. Yeah. I think it's a decent video. Yeah. But you need multiple sources. I don't know because I tend to notice that the people who got it tended to draw a certain trend. Not that it's a bad thing, but I don't. But like you know, there's a obviously preference in whoever's judging. So yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Following someone is kind of like knowing about them. I think. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. And, you know, I try to stay humble. I'm like, I'm still a derp. I'm like, well, I can't, you know, I'm still a derp artist. You know, everyone's like, I did not apply for Winter Comic. Nope, Comic Kit. Nope. Cause, I feel like each time when I apply, I'm always like super busy. I'm like, oh, I need a break. Yeah, cause for some reason, during like Comic Kit season, like a lot of companies also want to put out like work, so I tend to get really busy, and it's really hard to put out my own stuff. I'm just saying that I need a break because I think I did Comic It like last year. I'm like, oh, it was really busy, like the schedule and stuff. So like, I just need a break. So like, I'm very impressed how like artists is. I'm like, how do artists like do art books and like work? Because like it's a lot. It's a lot of energy, a lot of stuff, a lot of work energy. I'm just very impressed. I'm like, well, yeah, how do you do it? maybe they want to see sub anime art and not this purest form. Yeah, it's probably just like, oh, this anime is trending. Meaning, I guess it's like that's what they are aiming for in like the West. I feel like because in the West it's more like popular anime that sells, and in versus in like some events in Japan, it's more like the content creator is important because like yeah, because like in the West they don't really. I would not everyone, but majority people buy stuff that's like, oh, like it's from that anime, I'll buy it. Not really if like, oh, it's from that artist, I'll buy it. So like I think the majority of the people in the West they buy stuff mostly from like popular anime series versus in Japan, if you're like a well known artist, people will buy from you, you know. But if it looks good, people still buy it. So basically, yeah. It's I also hear from like events in Europe, anime conventions in Europe. They are pretty strict about like original content and fan art because like I think I hear some stories where artists from like Europe, the EU, they're envious of people who can draw fan art because like in the EU they like original art or something like that. But that's what I hear. It's from like years ago, so I'm not sure if it's changed or not. So it really depends where you're from. Me personally, like yeah, some rules or some conventions have like rules. You have to have like original art or something, but it's kind like in the culture in like America, like I think people tend to favor towards like fan art. So yeah, it's just how it be. I didn't really like really continue on with this drawing. I'm just like drawing mindlessly. If I was like focused, I feel like I could be like I could work on this better. But yeah, well, yeah, well. Oh, a BRB. I think that's a doorbell. One second. I get the door. No, stream is not frozen. I just got the doorbell. I got something. I got something. It's just from work stuff. But I got something. Yeah, I got something. Lovely. Nice drawing. Thank you. Hello, I was in Fukui until yesterday. I wanted to leave a comment to express my gratitude to Rain Sensei. You'll always be in my prayers. I apologize for my poor English. No! 上手上手。嬉しいです。なんか福井楽しかったよ。暑かったけど、楽しかった。結構暑かったけど、楽しかった。私、なんか福井で、さっき、what's dinosaur Japanese again? Google it. Wait, 恐竜を見に行った。夜見に行ったり、滝見に行ったりとか、八番ラーメンも食べたし、うん。ヨーロッパ食べに行った、何焼きそばも食べに行ったし、え 他、遊んだい。遊んでない。仕事した。仕事した。福井は新幹線一本でも行けますね。はい。前は新幹線できてる前に、なんか、ちょっと変なところ行った。なんか、東京から前原から福井。ちょっと電車2本必要あったんですけど、今は新幹線、なんか一気に福井へ行ける楽です。確か、なんか前原行くときにいつもチケット何枚があるんですから、なんかチケットは結構、なんていうか、あれですよ。えーっと、混乱するはい。いつも何枚目か混乱するから、これは使えばいいですかなんか、何を使えばいいですかなんか、いろんなチケットあるから、前原から福井まで。何を使えばいいかわかんないよ。でも今回は新幹線です。Everyone, thank you. Yeah. はい、便利になりました。なんか、いつもなんか、まあ、時間は少し短くなったんですけど、でも、あれですよ。降りなくて楽です。確かに。なんか、はい、楽です。でも、隣のお姉さんが、女性の人は、なんか、ずっと Google 翻訳を使って、なんか、私も同じことする Google と力、もちろん隣の人は、新幹線で、隣の人はずっと仕事してたんですけど、ちょっと目を少しだけ見たら、なるほど。What's the occasion? I had to go for work. So like basically when I was in the Shinkansen, the lady next to me, she was doing she's Japanese, but I noticed that she had like Deep L open and Google Translate open. She had both open. She had Deep L and Google Translate, and so like she was like translating Japanese to English and like copy pasting and like I think she was in a work call too. I was like, she was like, yeah. I was like girl, like I do the same. 同じことする Yeah, man, I did the same too. Like, Google Translate, man, and DeepL. It's like, obviously, it's not the best, but like, it kind of helps you, like, you know what words to choose, and you can like, kind of pick out what to remove and add in. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not great at Japanese, but I do double check if it's correct. Like, yeah, this doesn't sound right. I'll just remove that. Yeah, DeepL. Yeah. As long as you can communicate, is totally fine. And when you learn a language, it's fine to make mistakes, as you'll learn. You know, Mm. But communication is important. Whether you suck at the language, yeah, it's important just to get your ideas or try to communicate. No, it's not a cheat. I'm in a character. No, 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 no. Same. I get well, because after I stopped going to language school, I just stopped learning the language. Because in school they force you to like learn because like there's like exams and tests and like stuff you got to do in class and whatever. But then after I was done with school, I just stopped studying. Like even though I've been living in Japan for like 5 years now, it's kind of like yeah, my Nihongo hasn't gotten any better. It's still like kind of like sharp. Reese Japanese is cute and easy to understand. はい。ぜひ、簡単な日本語ができます。はい。もう、ごめん。だから、仕事の会議すると、すいません。私、日常会話しかできない。だから、福井でいろんな人はあったんですけど、いろんな質問聞かれたんですけど、私、ごめん。日常会話くらいできるんですけど、そして、いえいえ、みんな、いえいえ、大丈夫ですよ。コミュニケーション大事ですよ。そうです。そうですね。はい。It's hard when I go to Japan because I'm at a preschool level. LOL, I need to study more. Yeah. I mean, like, as long as you can say, like, thank you. Or, like, where is this place? Where is the toilet? That's all, like, yeah, important. It's kind of like those, like, travel book Japanese. How hard is it to choose Japanese style for a work of media? That's not for me to decide. I'm just an artist. I'm not a writer. Usually, in Japanese books, it's always like a whole freaking paragraph. Japanese titles are like a whole paragraph. I'm like, I wonder why. Everyone's never really given me a reason why. It's mostly because it's because they want to give like a summary of what the series is about. But I'm like, okay, what about Furinen? Right, Furinen is like one word. Oh wait, no, I think Furinen is just a longer title. I think the actual title Furinen is let me Google it. Furinen. Yeah, Beyond's Journey's End. So it's like, yeah, it's still like a sentence, right? Oh wait, it's not really a sentence though. It says it's Souls on the Freedom. Yeah, it's pretty short actually. But then, like for example, like there's like some books that are really long. I mean, it's really long. But that's just how books are, I guess. No one's really given an answer. いやいやいや、やめなくていい、大丈夫ですよ。いや、でも私が、fighting games. I mean, wait, if you're communicating with like other players, yeah, I guess it's important to learn some language. Yeah, I feel like the English style is longer than Japanese for first time because in English, free and beyond journey's end, but then like in Japanese, Soso no free and I'm like, oh, Japanese title is shorter for once. Interesting. Uh, maybe Ramson needs to tell us let's hang out every day. Yeah, but then like I need to like work every day too, so like you know. 毎日仕事しないと、だから、毎日出かけないんですけど。Yeah, yeah, the English style is it's like it's like much longer. Uh, no, Japanese titles are very very long. That's considered like average. Yeah, but Japanese titles that's usually what the department decides. So I remember reading Kase-san, Asagao to Kase-san, Morning Glories, and Kase-san, which is it's like a Yuri manga. I remember reading like the postscript, and like the postscript, like the author was like, I just wanted the manga to be called Kase-san, and then like her editor was like, can you like have it longer? And she's like, okay, Morning Glories and Kase-san, and the editor's like, okay. Yeah, because like even like I think some of the writers it's mostly like the editing person, like editing department that decides some things. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Evangelion. I mean that movie was out in like Japanese TV like a few months ago. 1 hour, I think it was called. In Japanese, it's called different. The it's called 1 hour. Roger Williams, not Roger Williams. Is it one hour movie? I forgot what it's called. Roger. God, I forgot. I forgot. Yeah, Roger Williams. 1 hour photo. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, so like they aired 1 hour photo in Japan. The title is totally different in Japanese. I think in Japanese it's called Stalker. That's a 1 hour photo is called Stalker in Japanese. Interesting. Okay. Evangelion. Kimetsu no Yaiba. Yeah, Kimetsu no Yaiba is pretty short. I feel like manga is pretty short though. Why novels are long? Because like for example, in American books, you have the summary on the backside, right? In Japanese books, I don't really see summaries on the backside, you know. So like with the title, it kind of explains the story versus like in American books, there's a title and you look at the back, there's a summary in the back, right? So I think that's why titles are long. Because like with manga, it's like a picture book, right? Like there's comics and it's easy to read and right. Yes, to train you for the content side. Pretty much. It's like you try to hook you with like the idea, like, oh, that's a weird title. It's like it was a trending on Twitter. It's like the Latina girl keeps like flirting with me. Like the title is very captivating, right? Because like, oh, like this Latina girl, I saved this Latina girl, and now she's like obsessed with me, right? That was like trending on Twitter, right? And it turns out like the author was like, yeah, I just like used AI for like the name of the main character girl because like I didn't know any Latino names. Yeah. Yeah, Latina girl named Latina, and then like a lot of Twitter people or X whatever people were like they were like upset because oh my god, this person used AI. I'm like, oh dear. I was like, I'm kind of surprised he used AI for like a Latina girl named called Latina. I'm like, yeah, the art just yeah. Yeah, I think it's not surprising people draw R18, but yeah. See, titles are captivating, right? Latina girl named Latina John, whatever, is captivated by me, whatever. Yeah. Some titles can hook, you know. That's how the titles can get to you. Right? I'm not really continuing with this drawing, but I guess it's kind of like he call like character Latina. It's kind of like a meme too. Like oh, like her name, she's Latina, and her name Latina. It's kind of like I think it's an actual name like for like common Latina, like your name's Latina. I'm not sure, but yeah.ライトノベルは人気あるかな。あんまり、なんか、もちろん、ソードアートオンラインとか人気あるけど、ハルヒもあるけど、とても珍しいです。なんか、アニメになると人気になるかな。うん。まあ、漫画と同じですよね。アニメになると、なんか、そのシリーズは人気になるかな。I don't really know, like, I only know, like, one friend who reads, like, light novels. まあ、日本、同じかな。Dirty pair. Yeah, I guess, like, with light novels, it's kind of like, I think, back in the day, people wrote, like, Gattaca visual novels, right? But then with visual novels, it costs a lot of money, like, to, like, make a visual novel, because you need background art, you need voice actors, you need all these, like, character sprites and event CGs, like, packaging. It's just a lot of money that goes into, like, Gattaca, right? Visual novels. But then, like, a lot of people are moving towards light novels because you only really need, like, a three-person team. Like, the artist, obviously the writer, artist, editor, right? And you don't need, like, background art. You don't need, like, voice actors, right? And you only need, like 13 drawings. So, like, a lot of former visual novel writers, they they moved to, like, light novels because with light novels you can also put out volumes, right? Like one, two, three. Versus with, like, visual novels, you had to put out all the things in, like, one go, right? So with light novels, it's like less of a risk and it's cheaper. What y'all talking about? I can't believe it's from Animal Crossing. I wonder which one you leave. Yeah, smart games. Yeah, because we were talking about in the Katala Shoujo live stream, because we were talking about have we read any visual novels recently? We're like, and then, like, Moeki was like, does mobile games count? And we're like, I don't know, man. Because, like, with mobile games, it's like it's like you gotta, like, pay, and, like, to play. I mean, not they all say it's free to play, but, like, eventually, But yeah, for example, Blue Archive. I do like. I do hear the story's really good, but I can't really play mobile games or gacha games anymore because, like, it's a time investment, right? And I only have, like, so much time on my hand. I do like the characters, but I haven't been playing mobile games because, like, it's a time investment and, yeah, pretty horny. Not a holo. Well, mostly because I'm traumatized. I think, like, I played Drag Out a lot, and, like, I spent a lot of money on it, and the server died, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I shouldn't play gachas. you know, it makes me sad when when a series dies, and it's like, okay, you don't get to keep it. Like with video games, you keep it, right? You have it, you have it with video games, but yeah, Drive Like Oh Yeah Lost was really good. But I stopped playing because of power creep. Because I think there was like stronger characters. And I was like, I can't, I can't keep up with like strong characters. I don't have money. Ryukishi. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad that he's still like active. I haven't been playing like his recent games though, but I loved Umineko. Yeah. I think it was Umineko was fun, but I think I didn't read the last chapter. I read up to the second last chapter, and I totally forgot about the last chapter. But the music was really nice. Yeah, I do want I think Mega Man did make an offline version of like their gacha game. So I do hope that there's like offline versions. Like for Dragalia, like man, it's it has a really good gameplay. Like I'm really skeptical of like a lot of mobile games because like a lot of them have like bad gameplay on purpose because like it's for the sake of you gotta pay for like good characters. But Dragalia legit has a really good gameplay, but that's probably from like Nintendo's side. Sonora's cute, yeah. Honestly, Dragalia has is one. It's like the best, one of the best gameplay I've ever played from a mobile game. You know, because I think most mobile games tend to cater towards players that don't know how to play games or can't play hardcore games. It's like just like, oh, you tap and it's like, okay, I got stuff, all right. It's not like it doesn't require like technique or skill. You just tap, which is why I don't want to like say like not all mobile games are like that, but I'm I'm pretty skeptical for certain games. I think, for example, Arknights has a pretty decent gameplay because like it does require skill, right? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, It's on phone too. Oh yeah, it is on phone. I mean, I think as a creator, I think I think as a creator, it's always nice to do something new. I think because like like okay, I've already accomplished this. I want to create something new. Because yeah, I do understand the feelings like wanting the character to make this again. But like I think as a created themselves is like they want to try new things. So yeah, I forgot his name. Oh, the songwriter. I'm not sure. I think he writes music, not visual novels. Not sure about that. Hmm. Oh yeah, it's really sad. I guess there was like probably like formalities they had they couldn't do, and yeah. I guess yeah, something happened and they had to cancel it. It's just really sad. I don't know. There's probably some inner workings that happened because they were supposed to release it as a Dojo project, but I guess stuff happened. Company related stuff, maybe. Who knows? We can only speculate. Dangy dungeon. I have not heard of it actually. Oh, bubblegum cake. This reminds me of like the NHK song. The NHK. Welcome to the NHK. NHK Yokoso. It reminds me of that one song where like it's like it's cute music and it's like kind of weird. I remember my brother loved it because like it was just a reference like a Final Fantasy Mikote character. And my brother played like MMOs back in the day. He always plays a girl character because like he thinks girls look better than like the guy. So like he'd always pick the girl character and like people would fall for him because like he's like really strong in like the character in the game too. It's like all these guys fall for my brother. My brother's just like I don't care, I'm just playing the game. Like I think my brother he likes the gameplay of like some MMOs, but like he hates the idea of like socializing with people. But he's like a really strong character. Like he knows how to play like MMOs. So, like a lot of people fall for him. He's like I don't care. I think I already explained the story where like he married like a someone in like in Mabinogi, and like his girlfriend at the time, which is like now my sister in law, like she got so upset. He's like, dude, it's not for real. I just married him for like assets. They're like in an MMO. My normie sister in law who was still like the girlfriend at the time, she got really upset. Like, oh, you married him? Like dude, he's like it's just a game, man. Yeah. Now she knows. She's not as. I mean, she's still normie, but like you know, normies don't understand the concept of marriage in video games. Yeah, girls do get more fashion options. They look better. Like they get a lot of like stylish choices. I mean, like she come over to our house, right, and see him play. He was playing Mabinogi, but yeah, he was like, cause in like MMOs, you have to like join a guild to get like perks, I guess, or do when you do raids, you join a guild to like get, it's perks, I guess. So yeah, he had to be in the guild. It's kind of random though. It's so like the fact that I'm not sure if it's still a thing, but like I remember I was like a pretty cute character, right? I looked like the blue haired girl from like what's it called that isekai anime. Anyway, so I looked like a pretty good like witch character, right? Even though it was like a newbie armor. So me and my sister were like in a dungeon, right? And like it was like a random dungeon, and like there was another player in there. And like when we finished the dungeon, the guy gave me like a lot of money. He's like, here. He's like, okay, thanks for playing with me. And he gave me a lot of money. I was like, and he didn't give any money to my sister. I was like, is it because my character is hot? This is messed up. Yeah, I'm not sure if people still do that, but like, oh man. Yeah, it's Mabinogi. I like Mabinogi because like that art was cute and it was pretty fun. It's free to play, technically. I think it's pretty rare to. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, free to play MMOs were like a thing. Yeah, I think it is. And I just know Nick. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think Nixon still like does it. Maybe. I did not play RuneScape. I know RuneScape was like a huge. Yeah. I also remember people love MapleStory, but I was not really into MapleStory. Like, I don't know, it was not my thing. Like, I mean, I guess because I prefer games that require like, gameplay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I wasn't really huge in Maple. I did try MapleStory, but like, I think MapleStory is more like a social game, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like, social or like role play. I feel like it's more like role play. I'm not really into games that are role play because it's not really a game. It's just like you have a mascot and you role play. So your child's brain was that was easier. No. Oh. This character has no nose. There's a shading. I feel like the face is kind of flat. That's the problem. I need to like define the left side. This is how you first learn about Korea. Okay. I mean, I learned about Korea about through StarCraft because my brother was obsessed with StarCraft, and like he would always watch these like pro Korean players, and that's how I learned about Korea as a kid. Yeah, it was about the StarCraft pro players, and yeah. Like, and when like, K-pop didn't even like come to like my head. I was like, I don't know. I think it was Korea. I think it was StarCraft when I was a kid. StarCraft isn't even Korea. I know it's Blizzard, but still, it's like it was the thing for Koreans though, right? Flash, my beloved. Oh yeah, like yeah. That reminds me, my brother, like he was like obsessed with StarCraft, even throughout like college. He would like bring his PC to school and every like break because they forced the students they kick out the students off campus. He would like come home with his PC, but his PC would weigh a lot, right? So he brought his gaming PC on like a carry-on luggage, which you're not supposed to do because it's like overweight. But he's like, whatever. So he brought it on a carry-on luggage with his whole PC. He brought like StarCraft back home. He would play it back home too. I was like, damn. Yeah, man. Well, he was always like that because like he was like the guy who would bring the GameCube to school and the Wii to school, and everyone respected him because he was good at playing games. I'm not sure about kids these days though, but if you're good at games, people respect you. And I guess he was kind of smart. I don't know. I wouldn't say smart because he's kind of dorky, but he did okay in school. Someone stole it. No. Oh man. How would you steal an N64? It's pretty bulky. I remember like people steal Pokemon cards though. It's really sad. I don't know how kids even steal Pokemon cards, but like, yeah, people steal Pokemon cards because like the holographic Charizard card. I think my sister brought it to school and then someone stole it. The first edition holographic Charizard. Oh, they stole it. Smash Bros. Yeah, people stole like a lot of stuff, man. I remember I was such a treating kid though, because I thought like anime art was like so good and cool. So like I brought like some anime art I printed in like a folder, or like a binder, and like I showed it to my friends, and like the boys, it was like I was in fourth grade, so like I thought anime art was so cool, and I showed it to like the kids in my class, and they're like, "Oh my god, what's that?" And like it was like I think it was like Yoko from Tenchi Muyo, because like my family was really into like Tenchi Muyo. It's like the art was like really nice, right? And they're like in like this swimsuit outfit, and they're like pointing at her cleavage, like, "Oh, she's like she has her cleavage open," and all the boys were like, "It's like ew," and the girls were like, the heck." The girls didn't care, but the guys were like all like, ugh. They were like all like phobic to like cleavages. Oh no. Yeah, they thought cleavage were like toxic. I was like, which is kind of interesting because the girls didn't really care. No, this was in fourth grade. Really, like, oh, thank you for showing me like cleavages. But it was just like you don't know, like anime drawing. Yeah, and then after I stopped showing anime to like people because I thought it was embarrassing. Like, oh god, if they can't handle this, like, yeah, I don't know what they are. you know, I think like almost every guy I know has like a crush on Misty. Yeah, for me, it was like Misty was just like Misty, but like, mm. No, my sister was pretty popular with the guys though, because like she drew, right? She drew anime art, so like she was like popular with the. I would say popular with the guys. She would like to make money. My sister like did commissions, even as like a kid, right? So like that's how we were able to buy manga, because she drew commissions, and my brother they worked at McDonald's. So like we had to just sell stuff in order to get by, right? But yeah. I didn't. I tried to sell, but like I wasn't really a good salesperson. So yeah, I don't know. My sister was good at selling. She was a good salesperson even as a kid. I don't know about now though. Yeah, she just started in like middle school. She started doing commissions in middle school. I mean, man, if she kept that up, man. I mean, she kind of. But yeah, I wasn't. I tried to do it, but like I wasn't really a good salesperson. I was like, yeah, I draw. You guys want to buy stuff from me? I'm like, yeah, people didn't buy stuff from me, so it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I'll just say that like my sister knew what she did, but how she was able to sell her stuff. But it's just, yeah, yeah. I mean, she was older. Yeah, I think she was pretty talented. Like a lot of teachers liked my sister because like she like knew how to draw, and then because I was the younger one, I'm the youngest. They always expected things out of me. It's like, oh, you're the sister of whatever, right? So they always expected me to be like, as good as my sister, right? Or they had high expectations of me. Yeah, I don't think she. I don't tell my sister this, right? 'Cause she's like, oh, whatever, right? But like a lot of teachers had high expectations of me because I was the sister of her, and she like draws well, right? And they expected the same thing. Oh, are you also a good artist too? Like I'm like, no. I didn't want to be compared, so that's why I didn't take art classes. So I took ceramics. I took ceramics instead because I didn't want to be compared. I don't know if I took more famous. We're like totally different paths. The thing is like with like art career, like I think even with friends, Like I think as we grow up, we there is a sense of like rivalry. But like now that we're like older now, we have our own direction, what we want to do in life. You don't really care anymore. But as a kid, you get self conscious about that stuff. So yeah, especially with your siblings. But yeah, with friends, it's kind of like whatever. But with siblings, like don't compare me with my brother or sister. Like when I applied for like college, like I didn't apply at the same school as my brother, and my brother's like, "Oh, I'm sad that you didn't go to the same school as me." I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't really want to go to the same school as you, because like you're there, and like I don't want people to know that you were going to the same school." He got really. My brother was really sad we didn't go to the same school. I'm like, dude, bro, like I kind of want to carve my own path, you know? Yeah. I didn't because I'm the younger one. People do they just naturally compare. So I wanted to go my own path. So I wanted to go to school where no one would find me, and I was found anyway by like college little fans. But yeah, like your siblings are like high and like something like they have high expectations. So my sister, she won art contests and she was the reason we got a tablet because like she won a tablet from an art contest and we got two tablets because my brother worked at McDonald's and he got a tablet and now we got two tablets. Like four siblings could draw in our family, so we had to take turns doing the tablet stuff. Yeah, she did get a lot of like opportunities in like high school and stuff. And I was just like, I wouldn't say in shadow, but I wanted to avoid art classes because I want the teachers to like compare me. I'm like, okay, teachers, like, even though I'm the sibling, like, I just want to do my thing. So I didn't really take art class in like school, high school. 自然のでした。But even now, like I think like uh obviously like artists, and we all have our own past now, so it's kind of like yeah, I know that feeling though, especially with my like I think my Chinese teacher in high school, because like my brother, my sister, and me were all in Chinese class, you know. And like because I was the youngest, like, oh, your brother and sister did really well in class. We expect good things out of you. I'm like, damn it, stop it. As a kid, you get self conscious, but I just don't really care anymore because I got my own problems to deal with instead of like comparing myself. You know, you were the gremlin. Instant PTSD. Yeah, I guess like there is that feeling that you do want to prove yourself. You know, obviously, but I think I'm in the path where I'm just like I'm okay now. Instinctively, I think like you do kind of, and obviously humans naturally kind of compare themselves like shit, man. I'm like shit. I'm a shit artist. You know, I gotta get better. But you know, that's how for me. That's how I self improve. I self loathe. I'm like, oh god, I need to get better at drawing, and you know, that's why I try to improve. you know, certain people have their own ways of like improvement. For me, I just self loathe and like I need to get better. That's it. You're doing great. Oh, thanks, TK. Thanks. I still want to get better. Yeah, I'm still pretty like I'm still working on myself because obviously, it's always good to work on yourself, and I still have this problem of like treating myself better. Even though everyone tells me, "Oh, you need to treat yourself better," but I still have a really hard time controlling how to like treat myself better. Yeah, I need to work on that for sure, or give myself more credit. Because I always what it's like I don't give myself credit a lot, but I'm working on that. Okay, God. Thanks everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I need to like compliment myself more too. So I don't feel depressed or angsty all the time. Ugh. Yeah, still got work on. I need to work on that for sure. Is that the calligraphy brush? No. This is the red juice brush I've been using for like years from like DeviantArt. I think it's on like the official clip store now though for sure. Red juice brush, yeah. If you like just Google red juice brush, you probably find it. Red juice brush, Clip Studio. Lotus juice. No, it's the artist red juice. Like I've been using it for like ever, so like it's hard for me to like get out of it. Yeah, I use like random brushes from time to time, but it's like my go-to brush. Yep. And I'll probably end the stream soon because I gotta eat food. I eat lunch and stuff. And yeah, I'll probably work later. It's weird though. I'm bugged by this face. Mm, probably don't need it. Wait, if I flatten the layer and do some warping, maybe okay. You miss donut? Donut. Yeah, I just been pretty busy with work, so yeah, I know it's like not a good excuse, but like yeah, I warped ahead. There, that looks better. Nothing about like I don't really. I wouldn't. They don't really have a personality. I just draw them for the sake of like drawing. Whenever I feel like I just feel like doodling. It's like yeah, I just do it. They don't really have a story. You think it's a good excuse? You're actually drawing donuts with her hair down and older. Oh, yeah. I still have like a lot of friends used to draw me donuts. I still have them in like, I have this like this folder thing full of drawings, gifts I got, from like years ago. I still have like really important donut drawings people would give me. I still have them in my little chest box. No, I'm just doing whatever. But thank you. Yeah, when I started drawing, I was like, I don't know what to draw, but I'm just gonna doodle, I guess. And now I'm here. I don't. When I doodle, I don't really have a specific image in mind, but when it's like for like a purpose, like a work drawing, I tend to like do more research. But if it's just me like randomly doodling, it's like I'm just gonna do whatever. You have a hard time making stick figures look good? It's okay. I think a lot of people do. Even I do too. It's just a circle. You draw like line. Yeah, it's important to start from the basics though, and expand from there. Okay, draw French girls. Oh yeah, well sure. I think Kozaki Yusuke he drew like a little diagram of how Shirina's hair works. The smiles I draw are always amazing. Oh, thanks. We dinos. Sorry, I already drew dinos. I drew Yoshi. Really derp Yoshi. I drew Yoshi already. So you guys can look back where the Yoshi is. Yoshi is a horse though. I don't know about that. Yoshi is absolutely not a horse. Okay. You guys can um debate on that. My little Yoshi. Ah, that sounds cute though. This is Yoshi slander. I don't think links work on my chat. I don't know how to set it on. Yeah, I think even if you put a link, it won't work. So yeah, sorry. It's got to do with my settings, and I don't know how to turn it on. So yep. I think there's too much hair shine. I don't like that. Erase, erase. Yeah, I can set it on, but I don't know. Like I gotta find it, and I don't do it. I don't find it right now. Like several people ask me if they want to post links, but like it doesn't work. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't work. Yeah, I gotta find it later. So I usually just like Google it myself or like search it myself if people want to look for links. But I've seen the tweet with Sharina. Bullshit. I like the fat Yoshi in Mario RPG. He's so fat. He's cute. Dirty bushy. It'd be like a little angsty Yoshi that knows how to play. Fat Yoshi. Who grew up in America. I was referring to the fat Yoshi in Mario RPG. You give him a bunch of cookies and he like gives you like good stuff. I have no idea. I'm just doodling. I'm not really like it's not really referencing anything. I'm just like I'm just gonna do this. Why not? I'm not really planning. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing whatever. I'm not really using references either. I'm just like I think it works like this. I guess. I try to whenever I draw. I try to like look for references. So like yeah. So it looks like I have like a vague idea of what this scene should look like, but like I don't know what I'm doing right now. So, yeah, no idea what I'm doing. Ah, thank you. I have a brush that does like waves for me, but like I don't know where it is. There you go. And I will draw some cold brush, some. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. It's usually just like I try not to draw without like because like I need like references to get like a vague image of what I mean, or I do research when I draw. But I'm just like doing whatever. Not sad girl in the snow. No nose. Man, I think there's a nose. I don't know what kind of nose you want, but like I'm fine with just like a little. Because like the thing is like if I make a nose too defined, then, like I feel like it kind of is a bit distracting. It's okay if it's just a light source that defines it. Like look at the hair. Like you don't need line art for like this hair, right? Because like there's already like light shining, so like you don't really need line art. I mean, it depends what kind of style you want to go for. If you want like semi-realistic style, like yeah, you kind of need nostrils. If you don't want nostrils, then it's fine. Because like I feel like if you add nostrils, it really depends on the art style you're trying to aim for. Like obviously chibis don't have noses, right? Because it's like a you're trying to simplify that, you know. She has a nose. If y'all really want me to draw a nose, I will draw a nose. Okay. See, and it looks weird because like now there's just like a dark line with this like light source, right? You know, like you only need lines when you really need lines, so you don't need add lines when you don't need lines. Okay, it's like I said a little art advice. Okay, you don't need to add so much detail, or else it's just like okay. Anyway, I guess I'll go eat food now because it is 12:30 and I should go eat food though because it's 12:30 and I try to eat in schedule. Anyway, I is done for now. I will go back to work and maybe eat food. Yeah, I'll eat food now. Yeah, I go eat food too. I know. Well, the reason why I have a normal schedule because I did work yesterday. I did actual work stuff. Yeah, so yeah. And I'm probably gonna mess up my schedule in like a few days. Cause like when I work, I tend to like not look at the time. Like, oh shit, it's already like 4 a.m. Oops, oopsie. Yeah, yeah, her ear's missing here. Yeah. No, I went to Fukui. I explained it in the beginning of the video. I went to Fukui. Went to see dinosaurs. Uh, yeah, I went to eat food. I ate a lot of food. So yeah, that's what I did. It was pretty fun. I mean, I'm not gonna explain so much because obviously it's work stuff, but I had to go typically for work and I went to see dinosaurs. Yeah, and now I'm curious about this year. I guess I'll fix it after the stream. But yeah, thanks for watching. Here's my little doodle I did. Yeah, and now we'll see like oh, you can't really see that. Oh, my derp handwriting. Oh wait, let me make that prettier. No wait. Ah, ah. Now it looks really weird. Yeah, it looks weird now. Wait. Yeah, it looks so bad. Okay. All right. Thanks. Bye bye.